Evening. Scalpel. Some goodies. Hosco vintage truss rod adjustment tool. Cool. I've wanted one of these for a while. I've got a variation of this, but it's Hosco. I had to have one. I like cool tools. I like tools. Anyway, this is what we're looking at. Got our bridge for a telly. Hey? What am I doing here? Let's have a look. Righto, here it is. We have a made in Japan from their 60s traditional line that they started building in 2020. I think this is a 2024 model. Not that it really matters, they all look the bloody same anyway. But here it is. Beauty. It's just, just that basic, no nonsense telly. Just the black mint guard. I don't know if the camera's picking up that mint very well. Yeah. With all the vintage features, vintage tuners. It's got a very flat neck. It's about a 9.5, I think they are on these. Anyway. Yeah. With the vintage style wound telly pickups in there. So yeah, what are we doing? These vintage ashtray telly bridges have these sides that stick up like that, as well as the old school barrel, threaded rod barrel saddles there. And yeah, the owner would like that swapped out for the modern style, which is why we've got the Godot one. Drop-in replacement. Good to go. Yeah, well, yeah, we're going to give him a cleaner. Workhorse. This is a workhorse. Lovely. This belongs to a local muso who's back in a band. You can probably, this is his workhorse. Being black, you can't. She gets a workout, this one, don't you worry. But we're doing that. That's what we're doing. That's pretty much all we're doing. Swapping that out. Fresh strings. We'll check how it's sitting and set up wise. It feels pretty good, but let's do that. We'll give it a wipe down first, and we'll get cracking. Whoa, hold up. That's... It's happening a little bit too easy. Why don't we take a quick look at this bad boy, eh? Shiny. Whoop. Alrighty, here we go. There's modern style saddles. It's got the 4 screws there, which is like the vintage rather than the 3. String through. Isn't that lovely? What else have we got? Anything fun? Just some screws. Oh, an Allen key. Hey, isn't that lovely? Doing string height. Cool. I just thought we'd do that. That was a fun little thing, wasn't it? Wow. That's what we want. Cool. Let's take the old one out. New one in. Now for the fun part. Actually, you know what we do need to do? The screws are under here and the saddles get in the way, so we'll just move them forward. Get them up there. Get them out of the way. That'll do. That will do. Seem very short, don't they? How exciting. Hey? Guitar mods. This is my favourite thing to do. It's kind of a mod. Look at that. Might look into using those, actually. There you go. For the nerds. Does that still mean anything? I don't know. Electronics is my weak point. Look at that beautiful cloth wraps on the wines in there. Isn't that something? That's attention to detail. Cool. Get that pup out. Probably should have done that first. Eh? Doesn't matter. Okay. Alright. Sit that aside. Sit that aside. That aside. Cool. Now, the holes that screw this one down are all covered up by the saddles, and you can't actually screw these either way enough to get to those. So I'll whip them off and screw it in, but I might just do that. I'll get to the screw in stage. We'll cut to that bit. Eh? We'll just cut to that bit. See? I'm going to just move it out of the way. Move it out of the way. She'll be apples, mate. I'm going to use those new screws. even though they're longer, and I doubt I'll have to drill them out when I'm putting them in. If for some reason I do feel a bit of resistance putting them in, I will, but I'm pretty confident that those holes would have been drilled, pilot holes would have been drilled much deeper than that. Easily bigger. Alright, let's fumble around with this mess. I was done. Probably didn't see any of that. To be honest. This is so fiddly. It's a little bit awful. Anyway, we got him. Keep that wiring clear. Oh, I'm so excited. Hoi. Cool. Put the saddles back on. These ones, long springs on this side. These ones, little short ones, because typically when you're doing intonation they come back a bit further, so you don't need a whole bunch of sprang there at all. Sweet. Cool. Cool. Let's have a look. Ta-da! What do you reckon? Getting all modern-y looking, isn't it? Super shiny. We'll get him to scuff that up pretty quick. Anyway, what do you reckon? Looks good. Looking good. Next, well, I'm going to take this off to get the rest of this plastic off there, the little cover stuff that comes on everything when it's new, and we'll pop some strings on it and just do, now that that's changed pretty well, the full works to get it all playing very nicely. So yeah, I'm gonna go and have something to eat, and you're gonna see the next bit soon. Yeah, cheers for watching so far. We'll continue this on very shortly. Well, I'll continue it now, but you'll see it shortly. Hey, the power of the internet. Thank you for checking this out. We shall return. Peace, love. Bye.